A tattoo is a sign of mental disorder. Yes, I said it. I said it. No way to take it back now. Come and arrest me. A tattoo is a sign of mental disorder. Anybody you see with a tattoo, I'm going to explain. But before I explain, let me drop another one. Anybody you see with a nose ring, it means that their father is missing in their life, or their mother is missing in their life from childhood, or that they are fighting their parents. Is a sign of rebellion. Any ring around the nose, whether it's under here, here, that's what it means. I'm teaching you how to read people before they even say a word. It is what it is. I once taught how to read palms. If you missed it, sorry, that's because you're not following me. So click this button to follow me, the plus sign. Make sure you comment if you agree or disagree. But I'm going to tell you more. Any extra earring, apart from the traditional one that is here, any extra earring is a sign of insecurity. If anybody is wearing an extra earring, mostly it's ladies, right? Any ladies wearing doubling, tripling, the more they are, the more insecure they are about their body. So if you look at the person, you're going to see what they're insecure about. Or if you listen to them for 5-10 minutes, you can tell what is in their body that they are highly insecure about. It is called body dysmorphia. That's what we call it in science. Body dysmorphia. That is a mental illness where the person is obsessed about a body part, one of their body parts that they feel is inadequate. And of course, the body part might be adequate. So once you see 1, 2, 3, check it. Number one is either they feel that their breast is too flat or it's too big, their nyash is too flat or it's too big, they are not tall enough, they are not short enough, they are too big, they are too slim. Something around that. You're going to find it out if you listen to the person. And they try to overcompensate for that. They try to hide it. If you raise that point, they become defensive. All right. Some it's their leg, their hand, the way it's shaped. Go and check any double, triple ear piercings. Okay. Now, what of mouth piercings? Mental problem. Start thinking of anything that has disorder in its name. Anything that ends with disorder. All right. Multiple personality disorder. Whatever disorder. That disorder. All right, schizophrenic personality disorder, addictive personality disorder. Start thinking. If anybody puts any what do you call it, ring here, some will put around here, there's a disorder somewhere. You need to know that sometimes these things are not fully blown. It's just like a sprinkle of something like that. Now, what else? If somebody takes extra time to shade their eyebrow, if it is thick. So when the eyebrow is really thick, it means the person has a narcissistic personality disorder. All right, they are a narcissist, but you need to know that narcissist is a spectrum. For some people it's fully blown, for some people it's small, just a sprinkle. Now what does that mean? It means that in a relationship, the person does not care about any other person in that relationship. They care only about themselves, and they expect to be worshipped. They expect you to roll on the ground for them and clean their shoes and wash their trousers and worship them every morning and evening, serve them breakfast on bed, serve them dinner on bed, and so on. That is what they expect. They don't care about you. You understand? If your resources run out, they move on to the next person. So the thicker the eyebrow, sometimes this thing is actually natural. The eyebrows are natural. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one they artificially added and they made it. Now, if it is overextended disorder, start thinking of disorders. Number one, overextended, they are from poor families. Overextended, all right, they are difficult to deal with. What we call wicked in Nigeria. Somebody that is wicked. You get what I'm saying? Once it's overextended, I'm telling you, go and check it out. Go and check it out. Red lipstick. For women, it's okay, culturally. But for men, if a man is putting lipstick, anything painting their lips, there's something wrong with the way their orientation, sexual orientation. You get what I'm saying? It's not straight. You understand what I'm saying? It's not that straight. Another one is that basically they are overcompensating. They have not found the love of their life, so they are overcompensating. Red means ready for sex. So if a full-grown man like the whole Dogu is putting red lipstick, there are some career contexts, okay, like a musician about to go for a shoot and stuff, it's different. Even the nose rings and earrings I talked about, there are some cultural contexts where, so in some cultures, if you are doing a certain dedication of prayer, like in India, you can puncture your nose as a sacrifice to the gods. They do that, right? And in some cultures, if you're married, or it denotes some kind of wealth. Like the caste system, they have the different wealth class will have different kind of rings. So, but outside that, once you see nose ring, they are having problem with their father or mother. That's what nose ring means. Now, the next one is multicolored hair. We're in Africa, right? Most of us have black hair, okay? If somebody wakes up one day and put on a yellow hair, gold hair, do you understand? Or paint their beds gold or yellow. We know that these things are common in, for instance, some countries, some cultures, they like to spray. But if somebody wakes up and do that, it means their sexuality is not in one place. What I mean by that is that their private part is now a public part. They are advertising. They are projecting. They are, look, anybody can sleep with. In fact, I'm actually actively looking for anybody to sleep. I can knock anything. Gold colored hair, yellow hair, orange hair. Once you see it, the person, even if they are married, you can see them married with kids. There's a problem. They are advertising, because in the animal kingdom, right? I'm sorry, I'm not putting the reasons for telling you these conclusions, but when you observe, I can't do everything in 10 minutes. In the animal kingdom, males usually have bright colors. All right, and why do they have that bright colors? To attract females. And when they get to these females, they start advertising the bright colors. You see the male animal to project all his bright colors, and to start turning it and start dancing to attract the female. And what is it showing? It's trying to show health. When humans do the same thing, that's what they're doing. Whether it's a male or female, once they artificially put an extra bright color on their head, their sexuality is all over the place. That's what it means. I'm sorry. If you count the person's life, you will see 3, 4, 5 girlfriends, 3, 4, 5 wives, 3, 4, 5 active husbands or boyfriends, people sending her money. That's what it means. Multicolored hair. Now, if the multicolored hair is low cut, it means she don't try. She don't see shege for this relationship. Anything that has to do with dating, she has suffered. You understand? If it's short hair, and then she gold plate it. It also shows financial status. All right, 99% of the time, not all, 99% of the time, when the hair is short and is sprayed, the lady is not from a poor background. Is not from a rich background. She's from a poor background. I've said it. Yes, I said it. Come and arrest me. So when you put all these things together, you start reading people really quickly. Now look at tattoos, right? Back to tattoo. Some people tattoos are usually a sign of emotional trauma. Nobody wakes up and draws a tattoo. So when you see a tattoo, there is something the person has gone through emotionally that they want to inscribe on their body so it doesn't go. Maybe they want to inscribe a memory or a lesson. First tattoo, emotional trauma. And if you're going to date this person or marry this person, you need to find out why. If you don't find out why, you will misunderstand the rest of their character in the relationship. I'm not saying any of these things is bad, but I'm saying that you should find out why. So if somebody draws a tattoo, you need to find out what's there. Oh, a gold flower. Wow. It means that they have been to a relationship, somehow their heart was broken, or somehow, or they're trying to project themselves to anybody that gets to see that they are really kind. They are not the way people think they are. There's an emotional trauma. Now, the more the tattoos, the more the trauma. So if you see one tattoo, okay, fine. If you see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tattoos are associated with substance abuse. So the more tattoos, the more likely that the person smokes, drinks, or takes some substance. And substance abuse is associated with what? Mental disorder. They touch for head sometimes. The person is good 99% of the time, but there's this one day of the year, they are crazy. Now, it's also associated with bad associations, bad friends, bad gangs, bad this, bad that. Is associated with sickness in 40s. When the person gets to 40s, there is certain sicknesses that come as a result of the substance abuse, associated with miscarriage. So I said it. If you think it's a lie, come and prove me wrong.
Nigerians disagree with all that you have listed. Though you say somebody that wears nose ring, their parents are absent. The absence you are talking about, is it the physical absence or the emotional absence? You need to make a video to respond to this. And then people said, you who is wearing neck bead, there's something, somebody is missing in your life. Anybody who wears neck bead is not okay. Nigerians said, I get bad mouths. This guy is I think this guy is just trying to trend. That's why he's coming up with most of the things he says. It's not like he means them. He just wants people to react and also to trend, because he knows that if people react and write on the comment section as Nigerians are reacting, it's giving him engagement. That's all I can explain about what this guy is saying. Outside that, how can you just wake up one morning and tell me that somebody that is wearing neck tattoo, the person does not have fatherhood, or the person is depressed, or the person is mentally derailed. How can you even say a thing like that? Guys, let me know your thoughts on the comment section about this guy's topic, because I don't understand exactly why he came up with this kind of story that touches the heart. If you even watch this video, on the comment section people said a lot of things. Guys, let me know what you think. Do you agree with what this guy has said? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you.